friends, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Tidal Sports Network, and I am joined now with the one and only Tyson Fury. Tyson, it's good to see you here in Saudi Arabia once again.
Yes, it's
how
good
are
to see
you?
you, Michelle. I've not seen you in a while.
I know, it has. It's felt like forever.
It has.
Yeah. But here we are, big media week. So much already going on. It's only Tuesday night, and I feel like we've been in this for several days now. How are you feeling?
It's like a media storm. There's a lot of stuff to do. And
a desert storm.
Yeah, it's like a desert storm, exactly. And whether we're in America or the UK, it's usually like in the morning or early afternoon. Everything's done.
Yeah.
But over here, everything's done at night. So it's like you get all riled up right at night time. It's like, it takes a little bit to get your energy down again after that.
Do you find it difficult doing everything sort of in the middle of the night to sort of adjust?
As I'm an adapter, so whatever I have to do, then I'll do, you know. I'm here to get paid to do a job. So if they want me to do it at whatever time, then I'm up for doing it.
So I want to talk a bit about the fact that we've had this conversation before about your father having the prophecy over you when you were born. You were born 3 months premature. He said all these great things were going to happen for your life. Seeing now what is happening in your life, what do you feel is like, I guess, your purpose? What is Tyson Fury's purpose in life?
I think my purpose, like every man's purpose, is to provide and protect. You know, look after your loved ones and your wife and kids and stuff like that. And that's it, really, you know. Believe in the Lord and try and live a good, righteous life as much as you can. You know, we're not all perfect. We all make mistakes and we're all sinners. So there's going to be times where it's not going to be absolutely perfect. But as long as we're working on it, we're trying to be better tomorrow than we are today. And I think we're on to a winner. And I'm just thankful, you know, to be blessed so much for everything I've got. You know, never mind the accolades and the money and the fame and all that. That's just like an added bonus. To be here as standing and fine fettle and to be healthy and out of trouble and in shape, it's a blessing to me, Michelle. You know, everyone knows, you know how much I've been down before, and to get to be here. And I only looked at a video Isaac sent to me today, actually, and I was sparring at, I was like 30 stone, and it was only in 2017. I was so far away from being a champion again, and I look at that and it was heartwarming, because never mind the boxing and all that sort of stuff aside for a minute, to see me in this shape from it's an achievement on its own. So I just feel very, very blessed.
I was going to ask you about that, because many people can't or could not have gotten through what you did.
Yeah.
I mean, to kind of look back, I know there was an episode done where some of like the boxing analysts and former fighters were saying that when they saw you at that phase, we're talking about the time when you were,
400 pounds.
Right. So they never thought that you would be able to sort of come back from that. Are you also surprised sort of at your own resilience?
I am, but I can't take that much credit for it. You know the story well. I've told it to you many times. 2017 Halloween night, I was down as any man could go, and I just couldn't do it on my own anymore. And I don't take the credit for who I am today. You know, I got on my knees. I was crying like a baby on my knees in the bedroom, and I just said to God, look, I can't do this on my own. I know I've strayed away so much and I've done so many wrong things that I shouldn't have done, and I just want you to help me. And if there's any way back to boxing for me, because that's where I'm happy, please bring me back to boxing. And when I got up off the floor, I didn't feel 400 pounds. I felt like I leaned 245. And then everything from then just rolled smoothly. I have my ups and downs like everybody. I've got bipolar disorder, I've got ADHD, so I'm hyperactive all the time, and you probably see me, and 1 minute I'm high, 1 minute I'm low, and that's just how I am. And even I have bad days, and I think, you know what, today is a day and tomorrow's going to be a brand new start. So I look forward to going for a run, going to the gym, dropping the kids off, taking dog for a walk. I love routine. And that's how I've lived my life since I was 29, since I made the comeback. Given
the second chance you felt like God has given you, do you feel a bit of, I guess, an IOU, like I'm going to give back in some capacity for being able to sort of bring you back?
Do you know what? I'm always talking about God, aren't I? After every fight, I thank God for everything that I've received and everything I am, and every night and day I do. And as believers, it's our priority to spread the word, and I believe I do that on the world's biggest stage. And sometimes it's not fashionable. Well, we know it's not. It can get you in trouble.
Of course, I know.
It's a cancel culture, you know. You can offend everybody, but if it meant losing everything and going back to the gypsy caravan, I'd never deny God, and I'd always preach And that's what I am.
I love that. Well, let's talk about the magnitude of this event, Tice. I'm not going to lie. I cried a little bit when it got postponed. I was like, please, God, please let it happen. And here we are. I haven't been this excited for an event in quite some time. You said, and I'm going to read what because I hate misquoting. You said that Usyk has battled his way through Britain, and I quote, we cannot have that. We cannot have that. Is your motivation now to win for Great Britain rather than legacy? Because I know that you've mentioned that legacy doesn't matter to you. Is it for Great Britain you're doing this for?
I'm winning. I could stand here and agree with you and say, yeah, I'm doing it for my country. Do you know what? You do it for yourself. You do it for your family. You do it for respect. You do it for glory. You do it for everything all of the above. You do it for the country. You do it for everything. All in one, but not just for one certain thing. You know, I'm very, very happy that I'm born in the UK. I've actually woke up and come out my mother's womb and I'm in England and I'm English. That's a fantastic achievement to start off with. So I believe I've been very, very blessed, and I just look forward to it all. Do you know what I mean? I'm just really looking forward to going in there now and having a fantastic fight. Like you said, the fight got cancelled and I was down and depressed for a few days, and I'm thinking, why am I so depressed? And obviously the build-up of all the training camps back to back, and I really wanted to do the fight, but I know everything happens for a reason.
Were you frustrated given that all the conspiracy theories that were going around and being said? I mean, it has to have annoyed the hell out of you.
I'm not someone who really pays much attention to positive or negative opinions. So if there's 100 people in this room, they'll all have a different opinion on the same subject. Yeah. So I'm not someone who's online. I've not even got WhatsApp or Instagram or Twitter. I've not even got their apps on my phone. I don't even look at it. And I'm not Googling or YouTubing and things. I'm not really interested. I've got better things to do in my life.
You're not feeding into the press, right?
Yeah, than to think about what other people are thinking about me or what's going on out there. I find if I stick in my own little bubble, my life's nice and relaxed. Very, 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 very boring, and that's the way I like it, nice and quiet. Quiet is good in my opinion.
Right. Turki Alalshikh has obviously made it quite clear what his plans are, hopefully in the coming next two fights for you. Yeah. Another Usyk fight. Yeah. From my understanding, if either one of you wins, you both get a rematch, correct? Okay. And then obviously the Anthony Joshua fight. So speaking of battling your way through Britain, that would sort of be the final fight for you, I would say, given that you have battled your way through Britain at this point.
That would only be 4 fights, though. And I want to do 10 at least.
10 more fights?
Yeah, at least. I'm not even 36 yet.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes you say...
If we can quick fire them within a couple of years, and from my understanding, speaking to Turkey and that, then they're going to try and quick fire me 10 rapid fire fights in the next couple of years, and I'm up for it. But my only thing with the boxing is okay, you're going to fight here and it doesn't happen, and then you're out for like 18 months a year, and I'm getting fatter and depressed, and I've got nothing to look forward to, even though I'm sort of semi-retired at the time. And it's like, well, am I boxing? Am I not? Am I coming? Am I going? Am I pissing in the wind? What am I doing? So the uncertainty for somebody like me with my disorders is not a good idea. Yeah. I need to know what I'm doing. So, and that's mainly the reason. And that excites
you, though, the AJ fight?
All of the fights.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this little fella on Saturday night, twice. Probably the best fighter I've ever fought. I've called him a gap tooth rabbit, ugly bastard. However, I've never once slated him, said he couldn't fight or downplayed his achievements. Me calling him an ugly rabbit dosser, I call everybody a dosser, don't I? I've never once said he's a shit fighter or yada yada yada. No, I've always respected him. He's an Olympic gold medalist, he's a undisputed cruiserweight champion, and he's a unified heavyweight champion. The best opponent I fought, Klitschko, he was just a heavyweight champion, Olympic gold medalist, and Wilder was a world champion. I fought many challengers and champions, but never a two-weight world champion. So I'm looking forward to the fight of the century, fighting my toughest opponent.
Lastly, a lot of tensions were flaring yesterday. I believe both sides of your team are very emotional right now because they want what's best for you. They both want to see you guys succeed and win. But has there been sort of an internal conversations moving forward that, we can't make or risk anything happening at that stage moving forward between the teams to jeopardize any
I wasn't privy to any of the stuff that went on. I was doing a Sky interview. I come out and I was like, hands in the air, and I looked at me dad and said, how have you got that cut on your face? It was like something.
Did you notice that it was in like a cross?
Yeah, it was claret everywhere. Yeah. However, this is the fight game, innit? It's just show business. You know, that little incident between my dad and one of the Ukrainian team probably added another 500,000 pay-per-views onto the thing. It went global. It was live on every sports network in the world. People in France were calling me saying, it's in the French media. Tell you what, my dad can sell something, can't he? He's the best salesman in the world. He could sell ice to the Eskimos and he could sell sand to the Arabs.
Do you realize we need Fury Promotions one day?
Do you know what it is?
Fury Promotions would be legit.
There's a lot of young boxers coming through as well. We've got maybe another 15 to 16 young boxers coming through, so there will be Fury Promotions coming in the future.
I love that. Well, Tyson, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it as always. It's our first interview for my new outlet, Title Sports Network. So
big
welcome,
shout
thank you.
out Title Sports Network. I'm Michelle Phelps, and hey, fight fans, all the best, guys. It's always a pleasure,
Thank
Michelle.
you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, fight fans.